Howdy, Full Metal Cowboys, slinging a watch-along / live reaction of Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1, Episode 8, the season finale. I'm here with Sailor Seth.
Hey yo.
So, there was quite a number of dickheads last time.
We're still going on that?
Yes. As long as Master Paku's on screen, as long as Princess Yue's on screen, yeah, I'm still gonna go with that. Wow, no comment?
No comment.
Although Princess Yue is one foxy lady.
Oh my god.
She's the lesser of the dickheads in the Northern Water Tribe. Anyway,
More understanding.
what? What was that?
He seemed more understanding with
Sokka?
Waka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the way he was explaining it and she was kind of vibing with him, I guess.
Yeah. And yes, we did go on a long-winded conversation about, what was it? Like the Water Tribe customs and all that. So yeah, look, the original did this too. Kind of wish characters Katara's character growth was a little fleshed out before this point. And yes, I wish Sokka's sexism was retained and not omitted, because I think it just kind of strips away the setting of the Water Tribes in that regard. Because once you watch the original season 1 like completely, with how Sokka behaves early on and how Master Paku upholds customs with waterbenders, it kind of makes clear that men in the Water Tribes are more specifically for like combat and such, whereas women are more about healing and supportive means with their waterbending. So it yeah. But it's also like omissions and other contentious changes that just makes it obvious that the original stands out even much better than before, I guess. And I guess an argument can be made: what was the point of remaking this show? Or what was the point of remaking Avatar when the original was good enough? But look, not everything the remake has here was terrible. Like I said, there were a few scenes that stood out that the original never had. So, surprisingly, a few additions were made that actually worked. So, hey, at least I'm giving this remake credit where credit's due. So, yeah, I know. Here we go again. I'm doing the same thing the show is guilty of that I've been complaining about, throughout the
Come
damn
on,
first
get the
season.
show going.
All right, so enough of my expository bullshit. Here we go. Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender, Season 1, Episode 8, the season finale in 3, 2, 1, fire. Let me guess, I'm going to be over
That's what we're
expository
gonna
with.
have in this.
I wonder how long this expository rambling is going to be like throughout Season 2 when we get to that. Maybe I'm not even trying to make that a running joke or anything. It's just I'm just detail oriented with shit.
Angry Alpha. Surprise, mother. Is that supposed to be a Wellhound scream?
Yeah, smash shit. Hey, it's Zack Snyder's Avatar again. Which begs the question, are we going to get a black and white version of this show? Or a or the show in IMAX format? You know, honestly, you gotta be kidding me. Would probably be something Sokka could have said instead of, I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. It's just the way he said, "You gotta be kidding me." Just the way he delivered that line just seemed kind of comical. Like, what the hell? Okay, not gonna lie, the front of that ship does look kind of badass looking.
Search the coastline for fissures. Signs of warm water outflows from the sea. They could provide a pathway inside. Uncle.
See, that's what I liked about this, was that he saw him as a son figure.
God, you know, again, Paul. I don't know how to pronounce his full name, but Paul, the guy that plays Iroh. I love his emotive acting there because I mean when
What was that?
yeah,
Not good
yeah, I don't
acting.
think that necklace is going to get touched upon. So it's just that's a shame because I kind of like that little detail being added. Just kind of adds some little bit of world building.
What? Dear God, this guy's hammy acting.
Yeah, but hey, Zhao in the original was hammy too, but a lot more loudmouthed about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I will admit this kind of came off really forced because where the fuck was the scene with Katara and a bunch of women? Like we don't get a scene like that to kind of yeah.
Exactly.
Again, where the fuck was a scene involving a bunch of waterbending women and Katara? I don't recall there was a scene, building. Yeah, this just came off like really, like again. There is female empowerment in the original show, and Katara was the poster child for that. The thing is, this show doesn't have those moments. And that moment just came off like, if only we had a scene before then. Like, okay, that is kind of a way to put it, but
I mean, he has a point.
yeah.
Why does it sound like a fart machine? God, this guy's acting.
Okay, I do not hate this Zhao's. Uh, I do not hate this actor's interpretation of Zhao. He's enjoyably hammy, even if it's not as loudmouth as Jason Isaacs' Zhao. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. Oh yeah, this bit here.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, do you remember Momo nearly getting himself killed?
No.
Yeah, so yeah, this show decided to have the balls to nearly kill off Momo, and yeah. So yeah, instead of showing, what happened to Princess Yui when she was a baby, they decided to swap that for trying to heal Momo, which okay.
That's Steve Bradley Baker?
Yep.
At least that's a good thing that came out of the original Avatar coming here. Or, I mean,
Well, I mean,
cast-wise.
it makes sense because D. Bradley Baker, regarding Appa and Momo, he was just doing animal noises. So hot damn!
I came in like a wrecking ball. No.
Because flame symbol. And also, Sokka just explained it was from a Mushu. Hmm? Everything alright?
Yeah, I'm just adjusting.
Okay.
God, I hate this guy's acting.
No, Zhao's actor here is. So, I have said before that, yes, the actor playing Zhao here is pretty hammy. It's hammy in a different way than what the original Zhao was.
Not again. Oh shit!
What? Well, okay, you could have just said go easy and then walk away. Why? This is a bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was that acting?
And he's already there.
Oh shit!
Wow. There's this. Here's this wooden line delivery again. Well, shit. Okay, to this show's credit, it was pretty cool to see this black and white, except for the fire, being uh replicated here. And no joke, in my experience of A&B editing, I have done a similar trick with my Grave of the Fireflies A&B. My alternate version of it is mostly black and white, except for the flames in the fireflies. And I actually think that DaVinci Resolve might have been used as what is it, color grading for this show. I think I remember reading
Oh
up some.
man,
Yeah.
this just got sad.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to meet Sokka's voice actor?
I had a photo op with the main cast of the original, but not like face to face at a con yet.
Ah,
I did get to meet Dante Bosco though. He was a nice guy.
he seems like a nice dude. Wait, how is he able to firebend if the moon's all what the hell?
Because killing the moon spirit only affected waterbenders.
Oh shit.
It's a water kaiju.
Wait a minute, it's Water Godzilla.
It's Koizilla. Yeah, I think that's the nickname for the water spirit that Aang conjures up.
It is Koizilla. What the heck?
Well, if that's the case, then this show's over in this episode. After this episode,
Oh, look, it's the forest spirit from Mononoke.
actually, good thing you said that because actually, the forest spirit, or dear God, in the Japanese version, so when you see the forest spirit like in that like giant like bluey form, that that form of the forest spirit actually was the inspiration for Koizilla here.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, if you compare the two, I mean, the resemblance is not even that far apart. I mean, just the coloring of both spirits. I mean, it's pretty evident. And after all, the original showrunners did say they were greatly inspired by Miyazaki. So, and Princess Mononoke, to my knowledge, I think one of the creators said that it was the film that got them to want to. Oh, what was it? Like, it definitely had a profound impact on their creativity. So,
Damn.
Okay, now that is also another noticeable change. So, okay, look, I know comparing the originals like getting a little tiring up to this point, but okay. The ocean spirit actually takes a hold of Zhao, drags him down. And Zuko offered to um free him, but Zhao was like, no, fuck you. So here's the thing. Iroh killing Zhao, while a drastic change.
What? I can't hear you.
Okay, so Iroh did not kill Zhao in the original. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn this down so Sarah can hear me a little bit. Okay, so Sarah, do you remember Zhao being killed by Iroh?
No.
Okay.
Wasn't that the water monster?
Yeah, the ocean spirit was the one that took Zhao with them. So this might be a bit of a mildly hot take. I actually don't mind Iroh killing Zhao. I mean, I don't completely agree with the change, but it was out of self-defense in the third person. And it kind of serves how protective Iroh is of Zuko. So there.
I'm getting Godzilla -1 all over again.
Oh yeah, Godzilla -1 was amazing. Okay, enough of my little tangent regarding the change with Zhao and yeah.
No, but literally this reminds me of Godzilla -1. Just because the monster.
Yeah.
If anyone who hasn't seen Godzilla -1, they should.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I'm looking forward to Godzilla -0.
Hey, I want to see it with you this time. Ah, this part killed me in the original.
Yeah.
Make out, make out. Aw, damn.
It's not gonna last long if you know where this is going.
No.
Well, that was a dick-headed
I
move.
was like, what the hell? Oh my god, are we really gonna get this again? Literally in the original, I cried. I actually like this vulnerable side of Katara. All of a sudden, he knows how to waterbend. This seems kind of surprising.
What was that?
It feels kind of like sudden that he knows how to waterbend. Well, I guess that's more in chapter 2, but or
Eh.
book 2. But at least the hammy guy died. Now,
In a different way than before.
well, yeah.
Oh yeah, he dies in the remake. Yeah, he doesn't in the original though.
In the original, I thought he was still alive.
No, he just gets knocked off, and we just don't see his ass ever again.
Gee, who does this sound like?
How come he's not seeing a nurse or a doctor to patch him up? I get it. He just got
I
through
mean, he's a strong dude.
yeah.
But Elsa has a bit. So do I.
What? Actually, this is a nice, subtle take on this.
Yeah. He's not wrong.
So, the guitarist thinking clear-minded, not dang.
Then why does he remember that now? I'm guessing
That's a good question.
what he went through in the past clouded his. I don't know. You know, sometimes I get it. I've had a similar realization from time to time.
Oh man. Okay, I don't like this take on this.
Yep, that
Okay,
was.
I'm sorry, but this
Oh,
version of
wait, hold on,
the Pith-
hold on. This should have been a post credits scene, not like right when the title card shows at the end.
that should have been.
Yeah. Why the fuck was there a title card and then one last scene and then credits? Okay, what were you saying about Azula?
I'm sorry, but I don't like this version of Azula. It just seems too much like a power grab.
Well, I mean, Azula was
But I mean, she wasn't this snarky. I mean, yeah, she was an asshole, but
she okay, so the thing with Azula in the original is that she was a perfectionist, she was manipulative, and
this one just came off as more power grabby, though.
this Azula is moodier, like a little moodier than the original ever did. Now, granted, Azula was a little moody whenever she had you know when she was training her lightning bending and then you see that close up, it's like goes close is not good enough, like that was like her having a bit of a what was it, that was just her snapping at how there was a slight imperfection to her crafting, her craft of lightning bending. So, but the thing is, we don't get to see her crazy side until the very end of the series, which again was built up. This, on the other hand, you have Azula who gets moody as fuck because of something. What was it, like Zuko's motives, and then how Ozai is how Ozai's like moving things along regarding Zuko and Azula. So it's like, or something to be like the way that Ozai's like orchestrating things, like she's like, oh, I'm the better child, and it's like, where the like, that's the problem I'm having with
I don't remember that at all in the
Azula. Was a lot more um
She was a lot less moody in
for
the show and
for
more
the
like
up until a certain point, Azula was a tough bitch. And what I mean by that is that she was strong-willed. She was a lot more calm and collected. Well, except for except when she. Okay, what I mean,
apeshit.
what I'm saying is that Azula was strong-minded up until a certain point. This Azula is more emotionally driven, well, to an extent, and whenever something doesn't go along her way, she like throws a little fucking temper tantrum, slightly, like this temper, like these brief moments of her throwing a tantrum. I'm just like, why? And again, she has her little brief moments of like, snap it a little bit, but again, it ties into how much of a perfectionist she is, that she's driven to be. That's there's that and that's the key difference between original Azula and this Azula. So yeah. Okay, and another thing I want to point out about previously on Netflix Avatar, or previously on Netflix Avatar. So do you remember when Aang consulted with Avatar Roku?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. In that encounter with Avatar Roku in the original, and I'm not going to apologize for having to compare this to the original, but again, there are reasons that these comparisons keep getting made is because not all the changes work. So, in the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, Roku brings up an important matter, which is Sozin's Comet. Which, of course, this was going to play a massive part in the whole show. Aang never hears about Sozin's Comet throughout season 1, and the only time Sozin's Comet is ever mentioned in this first season is when Ozai brings it up at the very end of season 1, which I'm like, are you fucking kidding? And the reason is because, again, when Sozin's Comet is mentioned for the first time and eventually has payoff at the very end of the series, it's... This is kind of like a proof in concept that, hey, kids' television shows can be serialized too. Not saying it was the exact first, kids animated. Actually, I wonder which animated show was serialized first. This or something else. I could have sworn something else was serialized or whatever, but I'm drawing a blank. But but if we're talking like Nickelodeon shows, like Avatar definitely broke the mold regarding narrative in animated shows on that network. So
This was not the first.
What was the first animated show to be serialized?
It was like some kind of Dutch children's show in the 50s.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I stand corrected. But anyway, aside from that,
Sesame Street predates everything.
yeah, but I'm talking
Here,
so Steph, hold on.
no, for here, okay, for here, it was Sesame Street. For Deutschland, like, the first known television program was a Dutch children's series.
So Steph, are you talking like animation in general or? Okay, so what I was trying to emphasize here is serialized, whereas like so in this case, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a serialized animated series, and I'm talking a animated series that has a storyline, not an animated series that has the show told in an episodic format. And when I mean episodic, it's like, okay, beginning, middle, end per episode, rinse and repeat, next episode.
Okay, it wasn't. Crusader Rabbit was the first one.
To be serialized and animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
In 1950.
Okay, well, I guess I stand corrected. But anyway, what was I gonna say? It was something about I think we already covered Azula, Roku. Okay, so yeah, another thing I guess.
Thank God the hammy actor died.
Oh yeah,
Or the hammy character died.
You know what? I know it's funny. You kept saying like, "Oh, I can't stand like this Zhao's actor is this," and so here's the thing. I have said before that Zhao in the original was also hammy. The difference between him and this Zhao is how they go about their hamminess. Like you have this Zhao being a lot more reserved in his hamminess, but then he starts getting loudmouthy by the end, which fits, which fits what was going on. Zhao in the original was also hammy, but he was often a loudmouth, and that's just because he was just a prideful prick. So, Zhao works in both ways, but I like that this actor's I forgot who the actor's name is, but Zhao in the remake, his actor is actually not that bad with Zhao. He's just delivering Zhao in his own interpretation, which actually isn't that much of a bastardization of the original. It's just the way he delivers his hamminess is different, but it serves the remake's tone just as equally as the original one did, just in different
You know
ways.
who I'd take over this actor's acting though?
Who?
Forrest Whitaker's in Andor.
Oh, wait. Yeah, although I honestly I poked more. I think I poked fun at Forrest Whitaker's acting in Row One. Lies, deceptions, pork gullet. You know, yeah, and I know there's like an in-universe reason why Forrest Whitaker acts like this, but I don't know it. I just felt it kind of took away.
I'll take his acting over this Zhao's acting.
Like I said,
Italy.
I enjoyed I enjoyed the Zhao in this one too. But if I really had to pick between the two, I kind of prefer Jason Isaacs, the original, and it is because
Wait, is he still alive?
yeah, he is. And he's also Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter. But the thing with Jason Isaacs' Zhao is that he was consistently hammy, and again, Zhao was the character that people love to hate. So, like I said, the actor here as Zhao was not a bad Zhao in the first place. Like I said, plays the character differently, but I kind of enjoy some of his acting delivery because
Oh my god.
yeah, again, I love to hate Zhao in this too, and it's like I felt Zhao was fun to watch throughout this iteration. But like I said, Iroh and Zuko are easily so Paul and Dallas Liu are easily the best actors in this show playing as Iroh and Zuko. For the remake's sake, I think they delivered the better acting throughout the show.
Admiral Zhao, yeah, for 8 episodes. I was looking up Jason Isaacs' whole discography. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, he's on a lot of stuff. So anyway,
He was in a Castlevania movie.
Yeah. Oh shit. I just realized we do not have enough time to watch anything else with. I mean, it's because it's like almost.
I mean, at least this was a good way to go out, though.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, yeah, we got other stuff to watch too, but I figured let's just belt this out of the way because the episode lengths are longer than the other stuff we've been watching. So I figured if we're gonna try to finish one thing, it might as well be this. So anyway, now with what is it differences of acting between the two shows. So let's I guess we can kind of focus on what we think of this season as a whole.
And I say, the part where, you know how Aang goes kaiju?
Oh, Koizilla?
Yes.
Yeah, what about it?
I liked Katara's acting trying to get him back because it sounded real and genuine.
Yeah, it felt pretty organic, all things considered.
Family, and I was like, okay, I like this side of her acting.
Yeah.
Because at least it's it feels like she's like, hey, come back.
Yeah.
It isn't forced acting,
yeah.
Cough, cough, Rise of Skywalker, cough.
Oh god, Rise of Skywalker, that piece of shit. I hate Rise of Skywalker.
And you know who I'm talking about, right?
Who? Daisy Ridley? Yeah.
But like, it felt like she was trying to bring him back in a way that was like not sounding forced or like just stalely written.
Yeah.
I can say this, I like the effects. They make the bending believable.
Yeah, except some of the effects. Okay. Okay. I guess on that note, even though we kind of were starting, but I it does make me want to raise this question. So, what did you think of season 1 of Netflix's Avatar in the long run? Like,
For the most part, I thought it was decent. I mean, it's about it, but
okay. For me, look, my feelings on this remake, as far as season 1's concerned, haven't really changed. I definitely have mixed feelings on this show. That is not to say
my highlight is the Ira.
yeah,
So
yeah, Iroh easily. The actor playing Iroh is hands down one of the best things to come out of this remake. Is there anything else you liked about Netflix's Avatar season
it's
1?
not Shyamalan's piece of shit.
It's not as bad as Shyamalan's.
What do you call it? There's a word
Shatla,
for it. I
Shatla,
forgot.
Shatla.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, Iroh, Zuko's actors are great in they're pretty good in this. Yeah, great. Yeah.
well, I mean, like Zuko's actor came out and said, and I watched it in an interview, that he's a massive fan of the original Avatar franchise.
Oh yeah, and I'm starting
And
to
so like he said like before when he got the role, like he before like the whole filming of season 1 began, he went back and watched the entire series to get kind of a feel of
think.
how Zuko was.
And from the sound of things, it sounds like he wanted to honor the original character.
And you got to meet Dante Bosco at the premiere.
Yeah. Like I said, I think Dallas Liu really does honor Zuko's character so far. Yeah, I had to make that joke in there somewhere, but yeah.
Little did I know that also Dante Bosco voiced Jake Long.
Yeah.
But it's a different series for a different time.
Let's see. Okay, so
Things still stale.
Okay, I was trying to start with something. This is Discord fucking up the conversation a little bit. So the areas I'm definitely mixed in with are uh I'm trying to remember what else was there. So the things I'm definitely mixed on have to do with some of the rearrangements. Some of it worked, some of it doesn't. There are a couple changes. I wonder why the hell did they change it? So yeah, Yue being a fox spirit, like, okay, that was so she's a fox spirit, but she also was granted a second chance by the moon spirit. I like trying to factor those two things. I'm like, wait, what? Is there some detail that's missing? And that's another thing. This is something that is irritating the hell out of me when it comes to the current TV model. And it's the number 8. There are some shows out there I think would benefit from having 10 episodes. I'd argue this could have had 9. And I say this because with Yue somehow being a fox spirit and then something to do with like oh, the moon spirit gave me a second chance. Like, okay, so we get that she's the fox spirit in that spirit world like a few episodes ago, but why was it that she was that? Like, Sokka says, "Oh, you are the fox," and I'm like, well, yeah, but I don't recall there ever being an explanation unless I overlooked that detail. But if there was one scene, and this was something I pointed out earlier, the one scene I just wish they had an additional scene to kind of back this moment up. It was when the female waterbenders like stood, you know, and like there was this long, like there was this big formation of waterbenders, and they were like all staring up at Paku. Yeah, it's clearly like a female empowerment moment, but I just do not find that scene earned for one reason. Where the hell did Katara, like where the hell was there a scene where Katara was inspiring female waterbenders, huh? I don't remember ever being a moment where that happened. And there was some, girl power moments before in the original prior to the Northern Water Tribe part of the story. So where the fuck did that go? Oh yeah, because they had to make adjustments for this remake, and yeah, like I said, there's stuff from the original that benefits the characters, but it's not in this remake because of limitations with this remake. And this kind of brings me to what frustrates me about Netflix's Avatar, because considering how gritty it is at times, I don't understand why they strip away from a few things that uh could have been shown. I've already rambled about Sokka's sexism being omitted, which again was infuriating, but considering we see characters getting burned alive, what I never understood is when Ozai burns Zuko's left eye, why didn't they show it this time around? If they were gonna make this version grittier, show it. Don't just fucking turn away like the original did. Now, the original scene still works. Granted, they couldn't show it, but I like that it turns away because because we let our imagination kind of fill in that detail, and it's really horrifying to think about. But if this remake was going to go, I mean, since the remake was going grittier, well, again, my argument is they should have shown it this time, but they didn't. So this leads me to my biggest problem with the remake. This is probably the one thing I don't like. I don't like how Aang is depicted in this show. You still there?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
okay.
looked it up. So apparently, with the foxes, there were foxes in Avatar.
Yeah.
It was just in a different context.
Yeah, but they have Yue as a fox spirit somehow, but I don't remember this remake ever elaborating why. It just feels like it was just there. Okay, so anyway, so back to what I was saying. Probably the most frustrating part, and actually the one thing I don't like about this remake, how Aang is depicted. Are you
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, so and again, this is also my biggest issue with the remake. They over explain some of the shit throughout season 1, and it is not needed. Look, some exposition was necessary, but my god, does Aang fucking over explain shit that could have been shown instead of told. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
used to enjoy playing with my friends in the air temple. I'm like, the original showed it, but why couldn't you show it here? What the fuck? And okay, and look, looking back, I want to give Gordon Cremier like a bit of a pass here. His line delivery is wooden, like 85% of the damn time.
Hey, listen, time.
And oh shit, that's right. But yeah, I could also blame this on perhaps the director of this show. Albert Kim, I believe, was the showrunner, and this is actually the only season he's ever gonna do because he actually left after season 1. So, ouch. So now there's gonna be some new showrunners for season 2 and season 3. So I'm kind of wondering how that change is gonna affect the Netflix remake. So, yeah. So like I said, Aang over explains. I also feel like his very childish side is so far yeah, I mean, you know how like playful and childish he behaves in the original, right? Where the fuck was that throughout this remake? It feels very stripped down. So yeah, like I said, I think this show suffered with um some of the character depictions. And I would probably go as far as to say, okay, aside from Sokka's sexism being removed and Katara's arc leaving some things to be desired, I do think Sokka and Katara did kind of fare out decently, all things considered. It's just their original counterparts were fleshed out better. But honestly, of all the characters, I think Aang was the one that suffered the most in comparison, just because I just found him kind of boring to sit through most of the time. And honestly, actually, I don't think boring would be the word I'd use. I would probably say Aang was probably the most misdirected character of the bunch. So,
I would say stale.
yeah, wooden.
And also, hey, watch out, time.
I know. I'm trying to get my thoughts wrapped around here.
Watch
So,
out. Watch out.
okay, so now the visual effects were not too bad. They were fine. Although the way action scenes were handled, some of it was goofy looking, especially with Paku and Katara's fight. That did not look dynamic at all. So that was a disappointing fight sequence. But and you know what? I know this might be one other detail. Okay, again, I'm trying to wrap this up as soon as I can, so Yosef. So so you know how bending is modeled after martial arts, right?
Yes.
I kind of like I've kind of noticed the way the bending, like how the martial arts is like, utilized in the show, I feel is a little less refined than how the original did it. And look, it's just a mild nitpick. It's not something that infuriates me. If anything, I don't know. That's my mild take. So yeah. So all things considered, I'm still pretty mixed about the remake. Although going into season 2, I'm just gonna say this right now. Uh, prepare for a considerable and very noticeable growth spurt out of Aang going into the season 2, because he went from being this because Aang went from looking like a normal kid, and all of a sudden, like in season 2, he got considerably a little taller than he looked before. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna factor his growth and height in between seasons. But yeah, so yeah, I have a feeling you probably I have a feeling what you probably said about Netflix's Avatar season 1 probably, like, you second most of what I said.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Listen, time.
I know. So you know what? Because I have mixed feelings on the show, that doesn't mean I'm just gonna stop here. I am curious about how season 2 will play out, but honestly, with the way season 1 played out, I don't expect season 2 of Netflix's Avatar to be dramatically an improvement from this. I'm just a little. I think I'm more worried, if anything, considering certain details that pertain to season 2. So we shall see. So here I went again with over rambling. I am just as guilty as charged as this show did.
So you're the
bored me into a prison that the Fire Nation guards or something. I don't know. Anyway,
No, I just have the Water Nation freeze your off.
yeah, I'm just like, yeah, send me to a
Did you not hear that?
Wait, what?
I would have the Water Nation freeze your off.
Yeah, I heard you, but I'm not gonna make a response to that. Anyway.
Or just like hold you prisoner.
So yeah, I'm over rambling just as this show over exposits, details and such. So send me to a prison that the Fire Nation keeps watch on.
How you sound like Zuko.
So yeah. Anyway, I think it's time we wrap this up, and yeah, we're done with season 1 of Netflix's Avatar.
In the name of the moon, till next time.
Or are you saying in the name of the moon spirit?
In the name of the moon spirit, fine, I'll change it.
For this occasion.
Till next time.
Yeah, and I was having technical difficulties again. Yay. Anyway, yeah, so Netflix's Avatar, not as great as the original, which, okay, that was, who expected it to? But I think everyone could agree it's not as bad as Shatla. Anyway, until next time, starting with season 2 of this, as well as until next time on anything else, see you later.